What is up, guys? We're here with another Halloween makeup look. So starting off with hydrating my lips. And of course, the normal. There's witch hazel and cotton pad. We're going to be just using this to get all that extra icky stuff off of our face. I feel like we've all done this before. We kind of know the drill. And now, once I get all everything off, I'm going to be taking my Milk Jumbo eye pencil and I'm going to start laying that as a base for the eyeshadow. And I'm just going to be adding some on and then gently using my finger to kind of blend out the white. And as I need more, I'm just going to be adding more and blending, adding more, blending. Y'all get the drill. So once I get a nice good white base and I blend it out to how I like, I'm going to then be setting it with a powder so that I can then work with it, because I don't want it to crease, because, you know, sometimes that happens. We don't want to crease the eyeshadow because it doesn't look so pretty. But I'm just going to be using a white CoverGirl eyeshadow and a fluffy brush. I'm just going to be setting the white cream. And once I set everything how I want, and I blend it out a little bit more, making sure I get the correct shape that I want. That's like super important. I want to make sure it's really opaque too, because we're going to be putting some kind of lighter colors on. We're going to be starting with this yellow color. It's a matte yellow. We're going to be putting this on the outer corner of our eyes. So once we get the shape that we want to make sure we cover all of the white. And once we cover all the white, we're going to be going in with another eyeshadow. We're going to be going in with an orange eyeshadow and getting a nice good amount on there and putting this in the center of the lid. If you can tell now, we're going for a candy corn look to match the most adorable candy cane Mickey ears that came out for Halloween. So once you get a good amount of orange in your center of your lid, as well as kind of going over a little bit with the yellow again to kind of blend the orange and the yellow together, we want to take a very shimmery white eyeshadow, and we're going to be putting this in the inner corner, not only to brighten up that inner corner, but to also again set even more the makeup that's in the very inner corner of our eyes. And also we just want to, you know, also just make sure that white is very, very vibrant. And then we're going to be taking another brush and just blending everything out, because we want to make sure there's no harsh lines. And then we're going to be lining our eyes. We're going to be doing a very, very slight cat eye. It's not going to be a full cat eye. It's going to be a very slight cat eye with a tiny little wing, just to kind of line our eyes. And I'm using my liquid felt tip eyeliner and just aligning them too close to the lash line as possible to make sure we get a good cover on there. So then once we line our eyes, then we are going to be going in with mascara. And I'm going to be using a double method. I'm going to be using the black first to coat my lashes, and then we're going to be using the white tube to lengthen and volumize my lashes. So in the white tube, it's like little tiny, they're almost like little pieces of, it reminds me of lint, but it's not, they're fibers. And they just kind of attach to the lashes, and then you go over them again with the black, and then that's going to again volumize them and lengthen them, because the fibers are going to attach to the wet mascara that we applied earlier, and then it's going to make our lashes look long and voluminous. So once I get a good coat of mascara on, I'm going to be putting a little bit on my bottom lashes as well, just to kind of round everything out. Next thing I'm going in with is primer. I'm going to be using 2 primers. I'm starting off with my Smashbox primer. Just going to be putting a little bit on my fingers and blending it into my skin, all over my face with my fingers. And then I'm going to be going in with my NYX primer. I'm just going to be adding a couple drops to some areas of my face, and then I'm going to be blending it in. There I go, just blending it in with my fingers to get a nice even coat all over my face. And then the next thing I'm going to be going in with is just a little spot concealing and putting some foundation on here and there, just to give myself an even skin tone, because I want to make sure everything is nice and even. I'm also taking the primer down my neck. Oh, actually, I forgot about this part. So I actually took the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and I highlighted my brow bone. So I put a little bit on and then just used my finger to kind of blend it out. So the concealer bronzer set that I'm using is my Fenty Beauty. So I'm just taking the concealer stick and I'm going to be going under my eyes, around my nose, up the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, basically all the places that I would be applying foundation, but I'm just really honestly spot concealing. And then I'm going to be taking my Eco Tools sponge and I am going to be blending that out so I get a nice even coverage, and it's also going to help brighten some of those areas. I have honestly been really loving this concealer, this whole like trio that I got from from Sephora, my bad. But once I get a nice even coat, I'm going to be going in with the bronzing stick, and I'm going to be bronzing contouring parts of my face, around my forehead and my cheekbones, down my jawline, and then also on the sides of my nose. I'm trying to learn how to contour my nose. I don't think my nose is super big, so I don't really never felt the need to contour it, but I'm still trying. I'm learning. So then once I blend everything in, then I'm just going to set everything with some powder so that everything kind of stays in place. But I want to make sure I blend everything out first. So I'm just going to be blending everything out, and then I'm going to be going in with that powder, like I said. Just setting everything really well, making sure I want to have a nice matte finish, because with the primers, they kind of give me like a dewy finish. But I don't want a dewy finish, I want a matte finish. So then once I get my face powdered, I'm going to be going in with my highlight. I'm going to be using my jelly highlight, getting some on my finger and then applying it to the high points of my face, as well as down the bridge of my nose, and also I also did my temples, and I also did like the top of my lip, my cupid's bow, and I just highlighted those areas and blended it out. So I put down the jelly first, and then I just kind of blended it out with my fingers. Then I'm going in with my Too Faced Peach Blush. I'm just getting mostly the orangey color from the center, and I'm going to be just patting that on very gently around the highlight. I normally would do blush first and then highlight, but honestly, I put this on and then I forgot about it. So I was like, oh, I should probably put on some blush. And I'm just going to even it out by putting a little bit on my nose, and I also sweep a little bit on my forehead. Now for lipstick, I'm going to be using some NYX liquid lipstick, and I'm just going to be adding that to my lips to complete this very fun candy corn makeup look. Once I get a nice good coat of that, I'm actually then going to be going over it with this MAC lipstick, which is also like a reddish orange color. So that is fun. Once I get a good even coating there, that's pretty much it. Just want to make sure it looks good. You got to add the ears. These are the cutest ears I've seen so far for Halloween. They are candy corn, And on those, one of the sides, I believe it even says like Happy Halloween. And it is just so cute. I love these so much. If you guys like this look, please go on down below, hit that big red subscribe button, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up so that I know to continue making content just like this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned. I think I got one or two more looks for Halloween, for Meloween. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks, guys. Bye.